Hi guys, so it's 2015 and I'm so sorry for the lack of videos, but it's been really hard with school and I'm learning how to drive and it's just been insane. It's been insane. But yeah, I've just had a lot on my mind and I had like homework, work, driver's that, just all those things and I can only film on Wednesdays because then my family isn't around and it gets really hard because my driver's lessons are on Wednesday. But today I just wanted to talk to you guys about the new year and like New Year's resolutions, which I'm not really a fan of. I'm just like, you should start like the things when you think of them and don't wait for a new year because it will never happen eventually. Everybody knows that New Year's resolutions don't really happen, so I'm more of a person like, do it now and not at the beginning of the year. But it just happened that now I'm thinking of all these things that I want to do. So it's the beginning of the year, so I'm gonna do them now, and I'm like gonna tell them to you guys and just my goals. And on the end, I also have a thing that I want to talk about that's really close to my heart. So stay tuned. So for myself, I have set these goals this year that I want to do, and I want to start running and I don't know how I'm gonna find time to do that, but I will have to because it makes me healthier. Because I'm a really like I'm not an unhealthy person, but I get really sick easily, so I have a really weak immune system. So I have a cold, my throat hurts, and like everything, I get it so quickly. So I'm like, when I'm outside and running, and I will feel a lot better about myself and my health. So I really want to do that for myself and not just to get skinnier. I just really want it for my health too. And one of my goals is to get skinnier. Obviously, it's everyone's goal, I think. And it's always been that way. And I've been to darker times with where I want to be skinny, and it was in an unhealthy way and in a dangerous way for yourself. But now I want to do it like responsible. I want to be like responsible and do it in a great way and try to inspire people. Like, you can also do this in a healthy way, and you don't have to like starve yourself of. Whoo, that's really emotional today. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. And another goal that I have set for myself is to be happier and more positive because I tend to put myself down because of things that happen in my life and I take them really seriously. But trust me, if you know what I'm talking about in my life, you would too. And it's just really hard. And I'm like, I tend to sometimes feel sorry for myself, which you never should. Like, there's so many worse things in the world happening right now, and then I'm like, when I see that, I'm like, what I'm going through, what I'm being annoying about or being sad about is just nothing compared to them. But then, on the other side, I also don't want you guys to put your feelings aside and totally ignore what you're feeling because that's not great either. So you just have to find a balance between I'm overreacting and I truly deserve to be sad right now. So I just want to find that balance between like I deserve to be sad right now, something really bad happened and I did like everyone would be sad, or like the on the other side, like being total sorry for yourself. And I really want to change that this year. I also want to like kind of go out more, but also that's really hard with school and YouTube and like learning how to drive and doing this and working, and I'm like working like crazy, and you know I'm only 17 and it gets really like too much on me, and I'm like overwhelmed with what's happening and how quick it's all going and just that. And yeah, it just really gets to me sometimes. So I just want to learn to slow it down and have fun and enjoy while I'm being young. So go out more, go outside more, don't stay in your room till like, you know. So be more around my friends, which I can count on one hand. Really, I'm not even kidding. But also, my life is like other people, and then there's me on the side. Like, I love to make people feel loved, and I love to do stuff for people. And like in school, also, like when the teacher asks us something, but it's not for like grades, or like you don't get anything in reward, and everyone keeps is like staring at me like, oh, Cheyenne is gonna do it. She always does it, and then I take it on me. But I just also again I have to find like the balance between letting people walk over me and being a nice, respectful person. So we're kind of mix those all together in a big pot. And then there you have it, a perfect person. I know this is not gonna happen this year. Like, not even next year. I'm just gonna stay that way. I'm just gonna be, oh, I'll do it. Then we're just done with it. But yeah. And now I also really wanted to talk about what happened in Paris. I'm sure that you guys know what happened in Paris, and it really upsets me and scares me, and it really makes me scared because those people are so innocent and they didn't do anything. And like I get it that the Muslims were offended, but there are so many different ways to say that, or you can talk about it like adults, but don't go around shooting people for it. That's just, nobody deserves that. And I know, like, I'm not racist or anything. Like, I've been around Muslims. My mom's boyfriend was a Muslim. Like, I know that the Quran doesn't say, like, it doesn't say kill people. Like, that's not what Allah would want, or any God, no matter what you believe in. Your God doesn't want you to kill somebody, and it's just, I don't get it how people can be like that. How you can like kill someone who has families at home. I will never get that. And it really makes me emotional. And it was in Paris and I was there last year, and like I can't imagine that I just walked there right there and like see all of that happening. And it's such a beautiful city, and it's like bad when it happens everywhere, but like when you've been there it's so different because like, and also Belgium is right next to France, so I get it. When you live in America and you're not that affected by it, you don't really care, let's say, but I'm really like emotional by it, and it's really weird. And like I'm also really scared because in Belgium there's a lot of potential for that happening right here. It already happened in a museum in Brussels. I'm sure you guys never heard of it because it wasn't that big of a deal. But you know, I'm really scared. And also the guns that those guys had came from Belgium, so that means they have connections here. And I was really scared that weekend. I didn't go outside. I just like went to the farm like to go horse riding with my sister, and that was it. Like, and then I was done, and I just stayed inside, and I didn't like it at all, and I was really scared. And I really want to show my respect to the people in Paris and like let them know that they're not alone. And also, I saw a video of the wife of the director of Charlie Hebdo. Oh my, what am I doing? I'm talking three languages. I was talking that's French, and then I said "Amai," which is Dutch, and I'm talking English. What am I doing? But I saw the interview that his wife gave, and it was really upsetting. And she was like, "We knew that this would happen someday, because her husband, who was killed, told her that he didn't want kids because he knew what was going to happen." Like, he knew that he would get killed for his job, and that's a horrible feeling to live with, like the fear of getting killed. And he didn't want kids because he didn't want his wife to be left alone with kids to take care of, and it was really emotional. And I was literally sobbing while I was watching it. And she was in France, there's this like burial place for famous people, and she was like, I truly wish in my heart that he is there, because it was his biggest dream to be like buried there. And also he really deserves it. Like, and I also want to really point out, like, Charlie Hebdo wasn't racist at all. Like, they did it to every race. Like, they even joked about their own people, like about French people, and Like, they joked about everything, so they shouldn't been offended at all. But I just wanted to say, like, Paris, I'm here for you, et je suis Charlie. And oui, je parle français, mais pas très bien, non. Euh, je parle français, l'anglais, l'allemand et néerlandais. And for you guys who didn't understand, I just said je suis Charlie, which you guys probably know. It means I'm Charlie. It's a thing now going on in French with everything that happened. And I also said that I speak French, but that it isn't really good, and that I speak French, German, English, and Dutch. So that was it. But thank you guys for watching, and I know this is not like a beauty video, but I really wanted to get this out there. Like, it's important to, like, we just, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I love you tons, and I'll see you next week.